Record and good morning. Let's roll that ball around. Let me change the camera. Up and down the fingers and across the knuckles. And on the thumb pads. And the pads underneath the pinky. And interlace the fingers and squeeze. And let go. And squeeze again. And let go. And squeeze one more time. And let go. And let's go around the back today. Good morning, Don. Get rid of that light coming in. And switch directions, which I did without indicating such. And we're assessing how our feet feel, and our ankles and our knees and our hips. And we'll drop the ball and press down 3 times in the middle of the ball. And move up to the knuckles. Going once across. And sliding it across the knuckles back, pivoting on the heel. And then rolling it down the hill, down the bones. And scribble. Hey, Suzanne. And 3, 2, 1. Reassess. And we'll go to the other foot. Step down 3 times. Knuckles. Rolling across the knuckles. Rolling it down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Let's get that ball out of the way. Reassess. And let's chop some wood. We'll spread our feet apart. Hands overhead and hinging at the waist, going through the legs. Do 7 of these and then go to one side. And then the other side. And let's shake the tree. And center. 2D press. Into the nose, fill in that rib cage. Twisting at the waist. Swinging the arms. And center. Let's do some ocean wave breathing. Coming back down. And center. 2 deep breaths. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine on one side. Step out and gather in starlight. And center. And then the other side. Center, 2 deep breaths. And let's march in place. Let's march in place or jog. Today, we're going to do the McGill Big Three. So, maybe I'll do some side jacks with 22 seconds left. You can pick it up a little bit or sprint or do side jacks with me or do some rapid squats or anything else that can get your heart going a little bit faster. But whatever you do, be safe. In 5, 4, watch out, cat, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. 20, 21, 22. 2 deep breaths. Let's rub our hands together and form a chi ball. Letting it lead us wherever it wants to go. Shifting weight. One foot to the other like water flowing. My mat came apart on those side jacks. And centering. Deep breath. Let's interlace the fingers. Bring them up over the head. Reach up. Stay there, or if you can, do a back extension. Come back up. And to one side. And then the other. Centering and coming down slowly. Pressing out at the chest. And down. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers and reach up. A little bit higher. And down. Let's shake the fingers out. And put them up and pull back. And down and pull back. And flop it over. And either make a fist or wiggle your fingers. And press down just above the knuckles. And then the other finger, other hand, fingers up. And down. And flop it. Bring one arm across the body and press in at the elbow right below the neck. And then the other arm. First arm behind the back, pressing down on the elbow. And then the other arm. Let's extend the arms and rotate. and then in the other direction. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. Bring the arms in and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Let's rotate the neck. And in the other direction. Let's nod. Bring one hand over the top of the head, cup the ear, and gently tug towards the shoulder. And then the other side. Let's do a side lunge and stretch the adductors. And then the other way. Hinge at the waist, slightly bending the knees, and stretch the hamstrings. Hips are over the ankles. Come back up slowly. Let's go to one side. 90 degrees on the front leg, back leg is, heel is pressing into the ground, stretching the calf. And then reverse, and get the other calf. And come back around, and let's grab a stick. Why don't we start with some heel and toe raises. We'll start with the toes, going up on the toes, and then back on the heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. And we'll put it down, and I think it's a Dr. Lee day, so let's put the stick behind us. Slow down as it can go. If you can grab the ends, do so. Otherwise, as far down on the stick as you can. And twist at the waist. And if you want, be very careful as you take that first step, but you can get the legs involved, but you don't have to. Bit of a challenge to the balance. And bring the stick around in front and oscillate back and forth. And then go to one side. And then the other. Bring the stick up front and do a kayak stroke. And then reverse. Pulling it in. Stick is chest height. Flop the wrists. Extend the elbows. Go up at the shoulders and come down. Get a chest tight, reverse the position of the palms, flop it. Do some curls. And again, extend upwards. And then let's bring the stick back to the back and do some knee drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7, and then some hip rotations. And one more. Okay. All right, good. Let's put the sticks down. We're going to do the McGill Big 3. So I'm going to get down on the floor after I switch cameras. Face this way. So you're lying on the floor with your soles on the floor, and then extend one leg out. Put your hands underneath your lumbar region for support. And unlike the Five Tibetans, which we will do after class, your feet stay on the ground in this exercise, but we will alternate which sole is on the ground and which leg is extended. We're going to come up head, neck, and shoulders, hold for 7 seconds, and come down, and then we'll switch the position of the feet. We'll do 3 reps on each side for 7 seconds, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now. Try to keep your neck relaxed. All the action should be in the core. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now, take a couple of breaths. And we're going to roll over and get on all fours and do some bird dogs. You can modify this if you want. A bird dog is, let's say your left hand and arm are out and your right foot and leg are out. And we'll hold for 7, and then we'll switch and go to your right hand and leg, the right hand and arm, and your left foot and leg for 7. We're going to do 3 reps on each side. You can modify it by just extending your arm or just extending your leg and alternating that way. All right, hands or palms are underneath your shoulders. And let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Couple of breaths. And now we're going to get on our side. I'm going to do some side planks from the knees. So, excuse me, you're in the way of the camera, Carol. Elbow is underneath the shoulder, forearm is out, and your knees are bent. You're going to come up on your knees, straight, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Engage that core, come back down. I'm going to engage the core as soon as you go up. And when you come back down, you can disengage. We'll do 2 more on this side, and then we'll do the other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the other side. And as you know, there's ways of progressing these, but I'm sticking to the basic ones today. I mean, you could do it from your feet. You could raise your arm. But let's stick to basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. When we get up, I will switch cameras. Do I get the right one? No, I do not. All right. And center with a couple of deep breaths. Trying to get that light back. And we're going to open our hearts. Pause on that inhale. And send that energy back out. Center. 2 deep breaths. And bringing down heavenly chi. And going down and gathering earth chi. And yes, if ever there was a day to say it, ah, ha! Namaste.
Oh, this is really overwhelming.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's not me. I have a feeling it's the ceremony, which we'll get to a second. I'm going to do the 5 Tibetans today, and I'm going to do them rapidly so you can all get back to the proceedings. Again, if you don't want to do the twirl, you can just rotate at the waist, slapping the arms at the shoulders this time. Or we'll do up to 11, do whatever's safe, rotations. Take 2 deep breaths, and we'll get down on the floor. Again, I'll face the other way. I'll see you're ready for me. This time, we have the soles of both feet on the floor. The hands are by the side with the fingers facing forward, palms down, or you can also put them under your back to support the lumbar region if you wish. or if you need to support your neck, you put them back there. As we lift the head, neck, and shoulders, we lift the soles off the floor at the same time and bring it right back down. In the regular version, the legs are extended and come up. I'll do 6 of the modified version and 5 of the regular. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 2 deep breaths. We're going to get up on our knees. Hands are behind us, in the back of our thighs, or on our glutes. You can just lean back on your knees if you can't do back extensions, or if you can, do so, and come forward. 1, 2, 10, and 11. 2 breaths. You sit back down. Hands are by your side again. The fingers facing forward, unless you find it easier to put them behind you with your fingers pointing away. Either way, we're going to come back and lift into a table. In the unmodified version, your legs are extended again when you come back. I'll do 6 and 5. Starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, and 11. Take a couple of breaths. And we will go on all fours. We're going to stay on our knees and come into an up dog. If you want, you can start in the down dog in the regular version and come into an up dog. Let's do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. 2 breaths as we turn around, sit cross-legged in whatever way is most comfortable for you today. We're going to rotate at the waist, either sitting upright or bending over, as I will. We'll go 6 circles in one direction, 5 in the other, and then switch the position of our legs. Starting now. And pause and switch the position of your legs. What was in front goes behind. What was on top, if that's the way you were sitting, goes on the bottom. We'll go 5 in the original direction, 6 in the reverse, pausing between 10 and 11 to stretch out. Starting now. 1. And reversing. And I'm stretching out in front. I'm only going to take 1 deep breath today because we want to get to see that swearing in. I'm going to go over my left knee and take a breath. Right knee. And come up. Side down. Hey, y'all. Ava, have a great day. Nurit, see you tomorrow.